Ever woken up in a cold sweat, your heart pounding, after dreaming that your teeth are crumbling away like fragile sandcastles at the beach? It's a nightmare that feels all too real, one that's haunted countless people during pivotal moments like romantic dinners, job interviews, or even just a quiet stroll in a crowded park. And here's the kicker: this common dream remains one of science's greatest unsolved puzzles, leaving us to wonder what secrets our sleeping minds are trying to whisper. But here's where it gets fascinating and a little controversial, because while experts debate its true significance, you might be surprised to learn how it could unlock insights into your emotional world. Stick around as we dive into this eerie phenomenon, breaking it down step by step so even newcomers to dream interpretation can follow along easily. Picture this: I've experienced my pearly whites tumbling out in the most awkward places: elegant dinner parties, bustling public bathrooms, right before a big date, during crucial work presentations, and even in front of large audiences while delivering speeches. Each scenario was a whirlwind of embarrassment, tension, and sheer hassle. Luckily, these mishaps have only played out in the realm of my subconscious, not in waking life. But I'm not alone in this peculiar experience. A ton of folks share this dream, explains Dr. Dylan Selterman, an associate teaching professor in the Department of Psychological and Brain Sciences at Johns Hopkins University. People frequently approach him, thinking it's some odd quirk or a window into their deepest personality traits. I don't believe that's accurate, he clarifies. It's more universal than that. Melinda Powell, co-founder of the Dream Research Institute in London and author of The Hidden Lives of Dreams, agrees that these dreams transcend boundaries. She points to studies indicating that roughly 40% of adults will encounter this tooth-losing scenario at least once in their lifetime, regardless of cultural background. So, what sparks these unsettling visions, and how should we interpret them? To unpack this, we turn to the experts. But first, let's build a foundation by exploring dreams themselves, what they are and why they occur. Dreams encompass any mental experiences we're conscious of during slumber, Selterman defines. This could manifest as quick flashes of imagery or elaborate narratives complete with stories, plots, and cast members. Yet, despite centuries of curiosity, the exact purpose of dreaming remains elusive. We have solid hypotheses, but no definitive answers, Selterman admits. Dreams are truly one of science's enduring mysteries. At one end of the spectrum lies the notion that dreams fulfill hidden wishes, allowing our subconscious cravings to surface, though Selterman dismisses this as utterly wild. On the opposite side is the view that dreams are mere random noise, chaotic brain activity with no real meaning. Selterman leans toward the continuity theory, which posits that dreams rehearse future scenarios and reinforce lessons from past encounters, acting like a mental rehearsal space. Dr. Kelly Bulkeley, director of the Sleep and Dream Database, echoes this perspective. He sees dreaming as a form of creative exploration. As we drift off, we disconnect from the outside world, freeing our minds to creatively process daily events, link them to memories, and prepare for what's ahead, he describes. Powell, drawing from her 12 years as a psychotherapist, adds a therapeutic angle. From a healing standpoint, dreams reflect our inner emotional landscape, helping us navigate feelings we've tucked away. Now, you might be wondering, how does all this tie into those pesky tooth dreams? And this is the part most people miss: it's not just random, it could be your brain's clever way of signaling deeper issues. Let's explore what these dreams might symbolize. Research on this specific dream type is sparse, Selterman notes, and much of it relies on self-reported surveys, which aren't always reliable. Individuals often inflate or downplay how often they've had such dreams, and memory isn't perfect when it comes to these fleeting nighttime tales. It's tough to get precise data since people aren't typically tracking their dreams in everyday life, he points out. Nevertheless, interpretations are plentiful. It might hint at underlying worries or concerns about how we present ourselves, Selterman suggests. For instance, imagine feeling self-conscious about your smile in social situations. That anxiety could bleed into your dreams, amplifying insecurities. I recall my own teenage years when I casually asked a friend about these dreams. Her blunt response? "I think they mean you're worried you're not attractive." I clammed up after that, but it stuck with me. Bulkeley offers another lens, viewing teeth as symbols of transformation. We lose teeth twice in life, first as kids shedding baby teeth, and later in old age when adult teeth go, he explains. This makes them potent indicators of life's transitions, like growing up, maturing, or even facing decline. So, a dream of teeth falling out could signal a phase of personal evolution, whether it's embracing adulthood or grappling with the passage of time. Powell adds a practical twist, noting that teeth can loosen or fall due to poor nutrition. Such dreams might urge us to check what's unbalanced in our routines, she advises. Think of it as your subconscious nudging you to prioritize self-care, perhaps by eating better or managing stress. Often, these dental disasters appear when we're feeling overloaded or drained, Powell observes. She's spot on. My own tooth dreams peaked during intense exam prep or job hunts, when exhaustion was my constant companion. In essence, this dream could serve as an alarm bell, reminding you to recharge with rest and nurturing activities. Powell shares a vivid example from her life. Amid a period of severe burnout, she dreamed of bleeding profusely from her gums, desperately asking for a blood infusion. Waking up rattled, she realized the transfusion she truly needed was a dose of relaxation and rejuvenation. I haven't had one of these dreams lately, and I'm thankful for that. But if it happens again, I'll interpret it as a sign to address burnout, embrace change, confront appearance-related anxieties, or navigate personal growth. It brings a sense of understanding to what once felt chaotic. But here's where it gets controversial. Are these dreams really just harmless brain chatter, or could they reveal suppressed truths about our vanity, fears of aging, or even societal pressures on looks? Some might argue it's all nonsense, dismissing dreams as evolutionary leftovers with no real insight. Others see them as profound messages from the psyche. What do you think? Do tooth dreams expose hidden insecurities, or are they simply meaningless nighttime glitches? Do you interpret your own dreams this way, or have they led you to make lifestyle changes? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear if you agree, disagree, or have your own wild theories.